Hey, what's up everybody? This is Natural Soap Man here with another review. And this week, my friends, I'm actually going to be taking a close look at two soaps this week by a company you may not have heard of, a company called UMZU. So with that being said, let's get right into the review. Hey, what's up everybody, man? Natural Soap Man here again. Kind of as I was alluding to before, this week in this review, we're actually be taking a close look at a company you probably didn't hear of before, and that's a good reason why. Actually, they're not a soap company; they're actually a natural supplement company for men. And that company is called UMZU. Now, I've actually been using their supplements for a while. Big fan actually. And I had no idea these guys actually sold natural soaps. So when I saw they did, I was really curious and I wanted to check it out. So I ordered a couple of them and just kind of see what it is, because this company's real big into all natural health and things like that and so forth. So I just wanted to see what it was all about. And really, they only have two different soaps they offer, so that's why I ordered both of them. That's why we're gonna take a closer look at both of them, because they only have two of them. They have the Valencia Orange and the Aspen Woodspice. Now, before we get too far, let's go ahead and take a closer look on the soaps and the box and things like that. And once we do that, we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit about that. So let's go right. So now that we saw the box and the soap itself, let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. Both of them feature a more traditional style boxing, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, just not a whole lot to really talk about. However, I did like the little visual aid there. Kind of has like the ingredients on the box. I thought that was pretty cool. It's pretty clear, straight to the point. You know what you're looking at, so I do appreciate that. But there's really not a whole lot to talk about. They're just very tight, compact. Just a much more traditional style soap for sure. Both the Aspen Woodspice and the Valencia Orange both feature a brick style soap. And I'm a big fan of the brick style. They always fit really nice in your hand, and I just really like those. Both of them have that. The Valencia has like an orange, typical orange, which you would expect from a citrus soap. It has like a little orange peels in there. Right? Now, note that neither soap is an exfoliator soap. Neither one. And Aspen Woodspice has like that typical natural soap color, like that yellowish beige kind of tint, but also features that like brown swirls in it. Looks really cool. Both of them really nice, really good. You could tell they're both natural soaps just by the way they look. Yeah, both of them look cool. So, but now we got to see the soaps and how they look up close and personal. Let's move on to the ingredients and we'll take a close look at that. So let's move right along. And yeah, man, first things first, both soaps are featuring all natural ingredients. Both have a nice combination of your natural oils like coconut, palm oil, and I believe olive oil as well. Man, both have like a rosemary extract. Both are featuring a pure organic essential oil blend for the scents. Just impressive. Really was, man. I don't want to say I was like shocked or anything like that, but man, I was very impressed, man. This is not a soap company, and yet they're at least selling. I don't know what they're making, but they're at least selling us a soap that is, I have to admit, man, that ingredients wise, at least, better than a lot of soaps are. Not a lot, but better than some, and are at least on par with a lot of other soaps I review in terms of ingredients. And man, I'm impressed. Seriously, you know, when you take a closer look at everything, it's like, oh crap. Not only is it all organic and all natural, it also don't have like any fillers. Like there's no weird tetra sodium phosphato this that, or some list of million salts, or just, you know, cookie cutter ingredients, you know, where it's plant-based, right? But it's just a bunch of different salt fillers, you know, that really are just really cheap. Look, I'll be perfectly honest with you. That's what I was expecting. The cookie cutter all natural soap. Not here. Very impressed. 2 thumbs up. And yeah, it is what it is. There's not a whole lot else to say. Just color me impressed. But my friends, let's move on to the next part of the video where we're going to talk about the sniff test, and we're going to describe, or that's at least where I do my best, describe how these bad boys smell. So let's move right on to the next part of the video and do the sniff test. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the video. We're going to do the sniff test, and we're going to talk about how each bar of soap smells. So starting with the Aspen Woodspice. So the best way to describe the Aspen Woodspice is you have a pine smelling soap that has a nice influence or a complementary of cinnamon. Now, before you get too far ahead of yourself, no, this does not smell like one of those old, weird grandpa candles. And guys, I actually found myself really liking the Aspen Woodspice. It does have a really nice pine woodsy smell, and the cinnamon is not overwhelming where it almost becomes like those weird candles. You know what I'm talking about? It just serves more of a complimentary role, and it gives it a nice little spice. So it actually does a really good job. I was really impressed. It smells really good, actually. And then on the other side, you have the Valencia orange. Man, a really good orange soap. Like it makes me good reference point. It reminds me of Mountain Time's Dawn Patrol, and it's where the citrus is not sweeter, it's not too bright. You know how certain citrus soaps, like it's very lemony, like lemongrass, it gets very bright and kind of goes on the deep end there. No, this one's more orange, like grapefruit, like more blood orange. It's very bold, very more flat, like but it's nice. It's really nice, and those are the type of citrus soaps I prefer, if you will. And man, again, both are really impressive selling soap. This is good stuff here. So both of them, 2 thumbs up for me for the way they smell. I think they smell really fantastic for all natural soaps. So that being said though, guys, we did a really good job here on the sniff test. Well, with that being said though, let's move on to the next part of the video where we're gonna do a lather test, and we're gonna see how each one lathers, and then we're gonna come back and do some concluding thoughts. So let's go over that. friends, now we're done seeing the lather test. Now, as you can see, good lathers. It's always good to see that. But let's begin wrapping up the video, man. Let's start doing some concluding thoughts and kind of just doing some overall impressions and things like that. And let's start off with the soap in the box. So let's start off with our soap in box. Boxing was very traditional. Nothing wrong with that. They do go out of their way to let you know that, hey, this is an all natural bar soap. And so I do appreciate that. And that's really what you got to do. If you're going to have that type of box where it is a little more traditional, it's more commercial like, you do need to make it clear that you are an all natural bar soap. So they do a good job on that. Now, in terms of soaps are brick style. They both have a real natural vibe to them. So soaps look good. And talk about the ingredients. Ingredients, man, are really impressive here. Almost really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that considering not a soap company, but the ingredients, everything's all, not only are they all natural, but they're also organic, right? And there's not a big list of them. I'm just very impressed overall with the ingredients, man. So 2 thumbs up there. We did the sniff test. Both smell really nice. I really like the smell of both of them. Can't really complain about either. Both names were pretty indicative of what they smell like, right? You had the Aspen Woodspice, which did in fact feature a woodsy, spicy smell with the pine, with the complement of the cinnamon. Was a really nice blend there too, right? The cinnamon wasn't too overwhelming, but it was obvious that the cinnamon was there with the pine. So really nice blend there. And you had the orange, really nice orange smelling soap. It wasn't too vibrant or too sweet or too lemony, like or, you know, where it gets away from itself, but it was more bolder and it found a really nice masculine vibe to it. So I was really impressed with the orange, the Valencia orange. Both of them smell really good though. Can't complain about either way. So, you know, speaking on performance, pretty much what you expect, man. They both did really good, at least for me, right? My skin was nice, soft, moisturized, no dryness. I mean, there was nothing out of the ordinary, nothing really that made me go, oh my goodness. 2 thumbs up. I mean, so far so good. The soaps are really good, very impressive. And I know I've been singing a lot of praise here, and unfortunately this is where it kind of comes on in. This is where my review is gonna take a little bit of an unexpected turn here, and we're gonna do a little bit of a nosedive, and let me explain why. Both the soaps we're gonna come out at $6, and both soaps are 3.25 ounces. That is very small for a soap, especially for an all natural soap. Simply because they melt very quickly, or faster than other soaps. And so that's why I always say I like my soaps a little bit bigger, at least around 5 ounces, at least 4.5. Somewhere in that ballpark, bigger obviously the better. But 3.25, that's really small, man. It's hard to justify anything, especially for $6, man, when you can go spend $1 more and get something much bigger, you know, and have similar ingredients. You know, everything else is impressive, but man, it's just 3.25 is really hard to recommend. And then you combine that with the shipping and handling it's pretty expensive, you know, no doubt. I bought 2 soaps, you know, between the shipping, handling, and taxes, I spent over 20 bucks. That's a lot for was essentially a 6.5 ounces of soap. As much as I enjoyed them and really liked them and, you know, just impressed with them, I mean, that's a lot of money for a little soaps, man. You got to make them a little bit bigger than that. That's just food for thought. Now, here's the deal though. To be fair, this is not a soap company. They don't care about that stuff. I don't think they're out here trying to sling soaps. So the rules are a little bit different here. They're selling natural supplements. They want you to purchase their much more expensive products, right? Put in perspective, they do offer free shipping handling, but if you spend over basically what's over $100, right? So really, if you buy and soap from these guys, it's either you already are a subscriber, right? You enjoy their products, and you're just interested in whether or not you should throw it in the basket. And in that case, I say, yeah, the soaps are good. Yeah, the soaps are good, right? And if you put it in the basket, I mean, you're already getting free shipping handling. At that point, $6 more. I don't think you care at that point. $6 more is not going to kill you. So whatever on that. So that's literally the only people I would recommend this to. Literally the only people. Yeah, anybody else, I can't justify that, man. They're nice soaps, don't get me wrong. Unless you're just really curious and you just want to check them out, because they are some impressive soaps and you're just curious. Fine, fair enough. But other than that, no. It's gonna be this has to be a pass, right? So that sucks. That's kind of suck because I would love to recommend this because they're both really nice soaps. Really enjoyed using both of them for sure. But that's it, guys. That pretty much wraps up my review. There's nothing else to say here. So 2 really good soaps, just kind of had some serious hinders there and just didn't really justify how much I had to pay for them. So, but once again, guys, this is Natural Soap Man. I'll see you next time with another review. Take care. Bye-bye.